Hey everyone, Nathan here from PH Studios, and welcome to another video covering Minecraft. And in this video I'm going to discuss using those sticky pistons to create a cool looking doorway that you can use to make it kinda hidden, and depending on how long you want the power to be, it can be completely hidden. You can activate it from your house far away if you want to. But anyway, what we do is use the sticky pistons. We use one on top of each other on one side, and then on the other side we have one on top of each other. And when we activate it, it'll push the blocks in so somebody cannot walk through it. Now they can mine through it if they want to, but when we deactivate it, it will retract and then we can walk through it. So it's kind of like a hidden doorway, but you can do a better job concealing it than I will show you. I'm just going to show you how to create it and the redstone stuff. You can focus on the hiding. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's create it a 4-block doorway, just two, one on top of each other, and another one, two, one on top of each other. Okay, so I'm going to go 2 in so I can demonstrate how this works. So depending on how far you want the entrance to be, go in and make it 4 wide, 4 blocks. So just like that. 2 blocks tall, 2 blocks wide. Okay, so I'm going to go 2 blocks in. And now I'm going to put this on both sides. But I actually want to go in 2. Because the first thing will be the sticky pistons. And then what's going to be pushing it. And what's going to be pushed are the stone blocks. Okay, so now we just created the doorway. So now we need to activate it with power. And we only need to do one side, and we need to connect it with redstone. So let me go ahead and take this wall out. You do not need to take as much of the wall out as I'm going to show you here. I'm just showing you for demonstration purposes. Oops. Okay, so now here we have just our doorway. I took away the rest of the wall. And what we want to do is connect it. We want to activate it with a lever and then connect it with redstone. So let's go ahead and create the lever first. So you go to your crafting table, and you can do this in your inventory as well. Drop 1 cobblestone down, and on top of it, drop a stick. The stick has to be on top of it. Okay. So now that we have the wall blown out, let's go ahead and put a block in front of both pistons on one side, and a block in front of the bottom block. And then place the switch on the first block at the top. Now we activate it, we only have 1 piston activated. So now let's go ahead and get to our redstone. Let's go ahead and deactivate it. So we place a block down here, and we have redstone. So we place a block down here. Now if we activate it, it activated both of them. So redstone is used to connect a single power source, and it will power the entire redstone path. As you see here, it's lighting up. If we turn it off, it's back to dark red. Okay, so let's go ahead and disable this. And I'm going to go one down, and then another one down. Alright, so now let's activate it again. So we still have it powered. So I'm going to go 2 down because I want to create a step. I do not want to have the user walk up a step in order to get in our doorway. So I'm going to create a step down here in order for the redstone to flow nicely. And I'll explain why in just a little bit. Let's go ahead and go up one here. As you see, this one activates this source because it's moving parallel to it and it's on the same level. So let's go ahead and give that a try. Just give it a try to on the same level. So now I have 3 working. So that's good. So now we need to continue this. Alright. So now the problem is when you try to conceal it, and I'm not going to spend an hour trying to get this cleaned up and looking perfectly. So as you see, I cannot place a block up top because the redstone, I cannot place it on top of the redstone. So I'm going to have to place a block just like that, and then I'll have to hide the wall better, and that actually goes perfectly. So now I can connect these and I don't want to show the pistons, so I'll just make it look like that. Alright, so now I want to hide the redstone. Now you do not want to place it on top of the redstone, like you do not want to place a block here because you will break the redstone circuit. So what we need to do is place it one above. So we want to place this one up here, so it will not reach that corner here. And we want to place this one up here, then this one right here, then this one we can place right here and right here. Our circuit still works. Let's go ahead and get behind it. Alright, so just cleaning up. Let me go ahead and get up here for a second. You don't have to make it look perfectly the same. I just like to do it because I like to keep things perfectly. And we can't place it there, but we can place it there. We can place that there. Let's still have a look at our circuit. Let's see if it's working. Everything's still working fine. Now remember, we want to place this one not up there because remember it'll block it, but replace that one up there. And then we have to move this entranceway. Again, that will block it, so we have to go one in. Alright, so it looks pretty complete. Now we have our doorway. So now let's go ahead and create the floor. So now I have a secret area. Not really secret because the lever's just right there. But you get the idea. You can have a lever connected to your house and then use redstone repeaters and to go a certain distance. I don't know how far you can make it. But you can make the lever very far away and just use redstone repeaters and make it connect to a very long way entranceway, as you see here. Alright, so that's it for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Redstone's a very tricky thing to do. I've done this tutorial about 4 times now, and even the 4th time, I've created this in several of my worlds. Even then I get confused sometimes about what not to do and what to, how to connect the redstone circuit. So, if you have any troubles at all, please let me know and I'll try my best to help you out. It can be very tricky, but make sure that you do not block it off. What I mean by that is, if you want these two to connect, you should not have a block here. If you remove that block, you will have the connection. Alright, so I hope to see you next time.